The prevention of a widespread outbreak. Is it possible? By Hadith Mokhtader. Ever since the beginning of mankind, humans have suffered through a number of natural disasters, terrorist attacks, and disease outbreaks. With every new epidemic and pandemic, there comes a new method of treatment or prevention. However, is it possible to sustain a healthy and prepared population well before another disease spreads? There are two different types of disease outbreaks. A pandemic is an outbreak of a disease that occurs worldwide, while an epidemic is a widespread outburst of an illness throughout a specific area or community. Although both scenarios differentiate with size, they can have an equal amount of severity. The Spanish influenza took the lives of nearly 50 million people in 1918. The Black Plague of 1348 is said to have taken the lives of nearly half of the European population, which is close to 150 million. Vaccines were given to people in order to prevent more cases from arising. Propaganda and public alerts were posted throughout cities to warn the public about the illnesses and what they could do to ensure their well-being. It has been assumed and proven that another disease or virus outspread is long overdue. Even though we may not be able to tell what the new sickness is or how it will affect the public, there are some simple strategies and precautions that can be put into action. These procedures are the fundamental safety tactics that defend against almost all types of bacteria and viruses. According to the Australian government's Department of Health and Aging, there are 5 simple approaches in the battle against outbreak. Washing your hands regularly deals with dangerous bacteria that may harm you. Covering your nose and mouth whenever you sneeze and cough lowers the tendency of people around you from becoming ill. Health departments all over the world stress the importance of not sharing your personal belongings while an outbreak is occurring. Frequently cleaning objects and items that are used by you and may come in contact with others is highly recommended. Restraining contact with others and the outside world will allow for the disease to be controlled more easily. Governments from all around the world should start making a plan of prevention. The sanitation of cities and public areas should be enhanced. Suspicious admissions of patients into hospitals should be monitored and reported to the government. Unknown symptoms and cases should be reviewed and considered for quarantine. Countries should work together in order to create a blueprint for border rights during an outbreak. Respecting people's personal beliefs and rights should not force civilians into getting vaccinations. If deemed acceptable and safe, however, it should be recommended. The public should always be informed and warned of possible epidemics. With current advancements in technology and science, a disease outbreak should be easier to regulate. Knowing the dangers and risks of a possible plague could increase the awareness of the world. Be aware, a pandemic is coming.